The mystery begins the moment you step into a centuries-old hall and realize the wood above you should not still exist. You are standing under beams cut when armor was still worn into battle, yet they remain solid, dark, and unyielding. Meanwhile, modern rafters barely a few decades old sag, soften, and crumble under roofs that were supposedly built with superior technology. This is not nostalgia, and it is not romantic exaggeration. It is a material reality that builders once understood deeply and that modern construction quietly abandoned. If you care about long-term shelter, structural resilience, or the lessons hidden inside historical buildings, this question matters. Why did medieval beams endure centuries of damp winters, smoke, insects, and time itself, while modern rafters often fail within one lifetime? The answer sits at the intersection of wood biology, moisture physics, and forgotten building discipline, and once you understand it, you can apply it to any roof you build or repair today. The chemistry of old wood offered protection modern lumber lacks. Oak, chestnut and elm were common medieval choices because they contained tannins and resins hostile to insects and fungi. Even when partially damp, these woods resist decay far longer than modern pine or spruce. Many medieval beams were also lightly charred, smoke-cured or treated with lime wash, all of which alter surface pH and discourage biological attack. Modern builders rely on pressure-treated lumber for protection, yet once cut or drilled, that chemical barrier is broken. Untreated interior rafters receive no protection at all, relying entirely on perfect dryness, something roofs never maintain indefinitely. Applying medieval logic to modern roofs begins with airflow, not products. If you want rafters to last, give them space to breathe. This means maintaining clear ventilation paths from eaves to ridge, even if it requires reducing insulation thickness slightly. A continuous airflow removes moisture before fungi can establish. In practical terms, this may involve installing proper baffles, ensuring ridge vents are unobstructed, and avoiding spray foam directly against rafters in humid climates. Medieval builders did not seal wood away from air. They surrounded it with moving air. Material choice still matters, even within modern constraints. When replacing or repairing rafters, choosing denser wood makes a measurable difference. Slow-grown pine, Douglas fir, or reclaimed timber outlasts cheap, fast-grown stock. Reclaimed beams, when structurally sound, often outperform new lumber because they have already completed their moisture movement cycle. Surface treatments rooted in history remain effective today. Roof longevity is ultimately a discipline, not a material upgrade. Medieval roofs survived because every design decision assumed moisture would be present and planned for its escape. Modern construction often assumes moisture can be excluded entirely, an assumption that fails quietly over time. When you shift your thinking from exclusion to management, your rafters stop being disposable components and become long-term structural elements. The lesson medieval builders leave us is simple and demanding. Wood wants time, air, and respect. Give it those, and it will outlast generations. Ignore them, and no chemical treatment or warranty will save it. If this kind of deep, practical history matters to you, subscribe to Thermal Vault. Share this video with someone rebuilding or restoring a roof, and help keep these hard-won lessons alive where they belong.